Play different.
Greetings fellow Mac addicts. In today's video we're looking at Wave 15, which Andy Tepper made instead of getting a summer job. So let's dive in, shall we? Yes, let's shall. So here is the game. You are the little ship down the bottom and you move slowly left and right with the mouse and shoot with the mouse button. To move on to the next wave you have to kill a certain amount of enemies. But this game has a few interesting ideas that help set it apart from every other simple shooter. First of all, each wave has its own sprite for its enemy. The enemy behaviors also vary enough between each level to make them feel different, even if it's only slightly. The end result is a game that has much more personality than you may think it would. There are also secret bonuses. For example, if you don't get hit, you'll get a big shield bonus. Oh yes, I forgot to mention the shield. That's the meter for it, over on the right. Frequently, little doodads will appear on each side of the screen, and if you collect them, your shield will go up. It's actually a clever little mechanic, because it encourages the player to move from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen, instead of just hanging out in one spot. But perhaps the most unique thing about this game is how you take damage. If an enemy lands on you, that's it. You're pretty much dead right there. But just avoiding enemies isn't enough. When an enemy hits the ground, it will explode into debris, and if that debris hits you, it will knock your shield right down. So the game becomes a bit of a balance of trying to get under and killing as many enemies as you can, while also trying to stay as far as possible from any that may hit the ground. So you have to try to predict where enemies are going to land and how fast they are going to get there, and if you can get there before them. It's a very neat idea, but can also be frustrating. Since the spawning of the enemies is very RNG heavy, it can often feel that you're trapped with very little that you can do. The game also gets hard quite fast, but whether that's a good or bad thing is very subjective. The creator himself even admits that he's only beaten the game once. But even so, Wave 15 is a fun little shooter with some interesting ideas that can distract you for a few minutes.